What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is SaberWolf94, and you guys know what this is. You guys can see what we have today. Primal Clash, really hype set for me. The first set of the ORAS trilogy, pretty lovable. And we're gonna open this up today, finally. I've opened, a lot of packs from this set before, but this is the first time I'm gonna open a booster box. So hopefully we get some of our wants. We have many wants from a set like this. This was a pretty hype set for me when it was first announced, and in general when the third generation remixes and stuff were getting announced and we're learning about shit. Pretty cool, pretty slick. This has got to be one of my favorite sets of the newer times, at least. So let's go ahead and bust this sucker up. I hope I get a Groudon full art, Kyogre full arts. I think I have enough. I've got two, I'm pretty sure. Primal Kyogre, that's what we want from this set. Gardevoir full art, maybe an Aggrons full art. There's just so many good shit in here. You guys know Hoenn, my favorite region, third generation of games, my favorite. So there's just so much shit that's gonna be cool for me here. And we look at the pack here. Primal Groudon looks pretty sweet. Really sweet looking packs. Okay, so here we go. Flimsy ass packs as per usual, but they will do. So we got our Chinchou. Too bad the Lantern isn't very good in this set. Solrock, Clamperl, Nidoran, Tangela, and Azumarill. I believe this comes as a rare holo and shit. Not a great Pokemon, but I like Azumarill and the Marrow family. And we get the basic Groudon. This wasn't very good. Even the Kyogre, the basic one, is much better. I wish it was useful. Grovyle, you got the Shield Energy here, and a Whiscash. Alright. So this set, introduced the ancient traits. A lot of people were really hyped in the beginning, thinking, oh, these things not getting affected by Garbodor and stuff. Oh, we want Blazikins too, for sure. For sure, and Sceptile. Tangrowth, and the Nurture and Heal Sceptile. Now this card was pretty cool for me, but the sad thing is they should have made it work like Emboar and Blastoise and Magnezone. I mean, it does have the healing thing that, even though you can only attach one from your hand extra, you do get the healing shit, but I'd rather be able to attach as many energies as possible and not worry about getting multiple Sceptiles out. But it does provide Grass Energy Acceleration. You can possibly use this with Trevenant here from the same set, and whatnot. Okay, but yeah, this set introduced the ancient traits. It had a bunch of Pokemon. It has a bunch of Pokemon that, well, besides Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre, that maybe they can put in work, take advantage of them, like Excadrill and maybe Nidoqueen. But yeah, we have our Mudkip, nice, and Seadra. Oh, the Kingdras in this set, I want them as well. Celio, Experience Share Reprint, and Energy Retrieval. Okay, yeah, this is basically just about anything that I'm gonna pull. Just about any EX I pull from this is something that's good. Of course, I don't want to pull stuff that I already have. Like, I think I have both the full art and regular Sharpedo. And since it's not that great of a Pokemon, you know, I'd rather miss that guy. But a full art Camerupt, we definitely want this. Teammates, we also got teammates here. Professor Birch's Observation and Marshtomp. As far as full art trainers go and stuff, normally I'd say Maxi, but I bought that guy, so I really don't know what the hell do we want. I guess perhaps the teammates or Professor Birch. It's because I don't have them, but I don't really use them. Escape Rope Reverse and Hippodon, Rare Holo. Wow, this guy's a Rare Holo. Almost forgot about that. It was a pretty decent, you know, Stage 1 anti-EX, anti-meta card, I guess you can say. If you attack the Resistance Desert, not Desert, what the hell. Effects and damage, couldn't do shit to this guy from Pokemon EX. 130 HP, it was kind of cool. But he didn't do, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure he topped and did some shit, but, you know, he wasn't like Luxray, GLF, Luxray, you know, Luxchomp level. You guys know what I mean. Silent Lab is another pretty good stadium here. There's a lot of good ones actually. Rough Seas, Scorched Earth. It's just a lot of good shit. I mean, this was such a playable set. Just overall, it wasn't like a super meta defining like set like, oh shit, Shaman EX crazy. Shifted the game all that much, but you know, it just has overall a lot of useful good shit cards. Ludicolo, I wish this was better. Trevenant Full Art might be nice too. I think maybe I have one or I don't. I think I have the regular one. Not sure. Here's Maxi Sitting Ball Trick. Yeah, I remember Puka talking about the names of these cards, and Archie's Ace in the Hole. Wish Cash. This shares the ancient trait Alpha Growth that Kyogre does. Not as amazing, but still something. Swampert. We definitely want Swampert. I either want to pull like 3 or we probably won't, but just ones that aren't like, I don't want to pull the reverse and the rare holo for crazy reasons of my own. A Volbeat and another Volbeat next to it, reverse, and what do we get? Aggrons EX. Pretty good. I do want the regular one of this, so I think that's good. It's a good start, you know, just as long as we don't get Sharpedo. For Camerupt, I don't think I have the regular Camerupt DX, but I don't really like how it looks. I just like the full art one. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? I wish I could like use Aggron more as well, but so much shit to try out. But that's a good thing. You'd rather not have time to try all the cool shit that comes out than to be bored on all the cards. Like with the Black and White series where all the stage Pokemon, not only they couldn't do much, but you know, they weren't really all that cool, a lot of them, to work with. Rhyperior also, how can I forget? I've used that guy quite a bit. We want that guy too. The one with the ancient trait. Drillbur, Skitty, Rhyhorn, Nidoqueen, and a Flygon. Unfortunately, even though this is a rare holo, yeah, it's not really gonna do all that much. I shall put it in a sleeve though, since it is a rare holo. Okay. Trico. Yeah, there's not much competitive shit, for me to talk about. I mean, definitely. Okay, so we got another holo, Aegislash. Decent little Pokemon. I guess you might use this, I don't know. You got the Buffalant with Sap Sipper. Not as good as the... Well, Derail is a more consistent attack, I guess. It it holds up much better than the other ones, since, the other one was sort of reliant on an EX Pokemon to be relevant. So this one has a more, like, general matchup. But, yeah. But there's not a lot of competitive shit to talk about with a set like this. I mean, Primal Calgary X, for me at least, that deck was definitely competitive. I suppose most people, better players than me, didn't think that. Primal Groudon as well. I think that deck might have done some things for a while. It was definitely strong once it got going. It could definitely do shit. A reverse Mudkip, excellent. And Walrein, which I always like to call Warlin. It's sad, it doesn't do as much damage with Frozen Splash. It has to be against fighting Pokemon for this to be, useful. And that sucks. Also a pretty cool Pokemon for me. As for secret rares, I can't really forget there is a secret rare switch in this set. This is where the switch, the secret rare one, is from. Generally the most sought after card, I'd say, from this set, I think. At least in the beginning. It's probably expensive too. If we pull it, we're golden. Literally. There's the Kyogre. Looks pretty nice. Too bad it wasn't that useful. But definitely better than the basic Groudon. I did use this in standard in Kyogre when we lost a lot of shit, because Ocean Cyclone 80 and 10 to each one of your opponent's bench Pokemon can kind of add up. You part it up quickly with a Primal Kyogre's energy conservation effect. Yeah. Gorebeast, one of my favorite water types. Too bad it wasn't that great in this set. They give all the love to Huntail. It is what it is. But yeah, what was I saying about this set? I don't remember. Tentacool and Buffalant. And there's the Ancient Red Gorebeast. Not that great, unfortunately. But yeah, if we pull the golden switch, we are golden, literally. I would like it, but it's a secret rare, so we'll see our luck. Nidoran, Trapinch, Manectric, and Full Art Mega Gardevoir EX. I do have this, but I will admit it's cool to have another one. Possibly one of the better Full Arts. I would have liked the regular Gardevoir, to be honest, but great pull either way. The box doesn't know that we have the shit. I mean, I've never really been a fan of the Aromatisse Gardevoir deck. I do like Aromatisse and Fairy decks. I've used them, but I'm not sure if I would like that deck because it really relies a lot of energies. Whereas something as I've used this fairy deck using Lugia from Ancient Origins. I just used the fairy engine, Lugia from Ancient Origins, a bunch of other good decks, and that fared much better, I feel, for me at least. Reverse Kyogre, that's nice, nice shit. And alright. Almost finished with the first pile. And what do we have? Feebas, there is the Milotic in this set as well. Has a pretty good recovery ability once you play it. But I didn't get the chance to use it either. Nidoqueen, this is the one with the Ancient trait. Could put in some work, but Poison Jab is probably the better attack. It hurts itself, that's kind of why it sucks. But yeah, because my Milotic was a stage 1, yeah, it was kind of difficult. Torchic, I got a Horsey and a Manaphy. Yes, this is something that I wanted. I almost forgot about this. I didn't have this for a very long time in TCG Online. I have most of the cards from this set in TCG Online, but I couldn't get this fucking Manaphy. And I wanted to use this, or at least try this as a support Pokemon. As you can see, it's a very beautiful looking card. Manaphy, one of my favorite, I guess 600 total legends, like the Pixie sort of legends, I guess you could say. Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, this little guy. Yeah, if there's a generation that can give third gen a run for its money, it's definitely Sinnoh for me. Right, so looking good so far, have to say. But like I've said, because there's so much shit that's cool to pull from this set, it's kind of hard to get disappointed for me. Doublade and the Medicham. Okay, so this was definitely a playable card. I almost forgot about this. But yeah, you use this with a bunch of strong energies and muscle bands and shit, and this Pokemon would fuck, big EXs up with Yoga Kick like it was nothing. Like, you got the strong stadium, muscle band, and strong energy. So that would make it like 90, and it can attack like twice with Omega Barrage, and you fuck things up like really bad. So definitely one of the more playable cards. Here. Oops. Revealed the code there a little bit. Not really gonna matter. Nosepass, Spinda, Mr. Mime, and the regular Excadrill. And you got the Torchic, Ancient Trait 1. They only gave Torchic the Ancient Trait Love. I suppose actually Blaziken didn't get one. Yeah, so that's why Sceptile and Swampert got Ancient Trait Pokemon. But I mean, Blaziken also saw a print in Furious Fits not that long before Primal Clash. Vulpix. Got the reverse Hippodon, okay. Got that one too. Probo Pass. Got the Buffalant Rare Candy and a Bibarel. Speaking of which, now that I look at Huntail, look at Clamperl. Huntail, okay, right, we put an Electros. This wasn't that great, but I guess you can use this as a tech in an electric deck. As a counter to something like Pyroar, I guess when it was relevant. You play expanded formats and stuff. It's not really relevant right now, it's too weak. But yeah, and if you didn't want to run the Shred Rayquaza, you'd run maybe an Electros, this one, or I don't know, like the Plasma Blast one, or just one Electros, I guess, as an evolution Pokemon to attack. But yeah, this is a rare hollow one. I'm gonna put this in a sleeve later. But yeah, as I was saying, Huntail, even though in standard it couldn't really be that great, in expanded it was used with Dragon's Exalted. Ho-Ho. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. Pretty sure. And that did make for an impressive deck. Macargo. Oh, that's right. The Macargo Ancient Trade Pokemon here. A pretty underrated tech Pokemon. I feel like this Pokemon was very good. I did use it with some success. People didn't like it, some people, but I feel like being double colorless compatible, having the Ancient Trait, doing some pretty good anti-meta like EX damage, it's pretty good. Zigzagoon, Trico, Vulpix, Rhyhorn, Volbeat, Warren, the other is Azumarill. Pretty kind of not great art. I mean, it looks wacky and cute in its own way, but yeah. Bunnelby, believe it or not, this was a tech that people used when the Wailord deck was popular for a bit. You know, the one that doesn't run any energy at all and doesn't even attack at all. It just wants to stall. And yeah, Wailord is also in this set. It would be very nice if I pulled a full art one, for sure. It's the highest, you know, HP basic Pokemon thus far, always breaking a record. The previous record it has. Here's a Bunnelby full art. And Warren. But yeah, you'd use that Bunnelby to sort of like attempt to deck out your opponent out. If they use the Wailord and Medicham. So this one is actually not that bad, but was outclassed with the other Medicham, even though it's a rare hollow. Surprise, surprise. Can use some fast attacks, put 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like with Pure Power, and Windmill Kick, 2 for 60. Not bad at all. It wasn't bad. It's just maybe if this had the Ancient Trait, yeah, it'd be too broken. Scorched Earth. Oh, we actually just pulled this now. An Electric with an Ancient Trait. Okay, we have to pull one of the 3 starters. I mean, come on. Mega Aggron EX. I believe I have this, I'm not sure, I could be wrong, but we'll get another one. I think the full art is better, definitely, but rare candy reverse, that's gonna be cool. So let's put your ass in the sleeve. So we only got one full art so far, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I think we're gonna be getting shit pretty soon, hopefully. And Manectric rare holo. So this Pokemon, you know, is really not that good to be a rare holo if you ask me. Lightning Turn is kind of a pain to use. It's annoying. And Electric Shock, you have to ditch everything for 70. And yeah, it auto paralyzes, but yeah, not really worth being a rare holo if you ask me. The art is cool though, pretty cool looking Pokemon. Got my ass kicked using this card in a theme duel when I use the X and Y yellow theme deck, and this guy's in it. Alright. Gorabees reverse and the not as good Kendra, even though it looks nice. It's the coin flips that really bother me on these cards. Dive Ball reverse. Okay, cool. And we only got one so far, I think. So Swampert. Yeah, this is the stage Swampert. Not super great, but alright, I guess. Acrobike, this was a playable card. A Cargo. The one that doesn't have the ancient trait. Man, I thought I was doing like quick, but it seems like this video is kinda long. Tentacruel. Yeah, new card. Oh shit. There must be something, right? Okay, Breloom. Not good. Shrine of Memories, another playable card. Combuskin. Being able to use attacks from the pre-evolution of your Pokemon. Yeah, I'd really like these videos to be like under 30 minutes. Like 29 minutes and stuff. Spheal, Starmie, and a Primal Clash EX. Not a full art, but this is very fantastic. I actually think I like the regular one better than the full art one. And either way, it's a Pokemon card that we wanted. I did want to pull these guys, probably out of all the EXs. Since it's the only stuff that I'm missing to have a Primal Clash deck in real life. So we just need a full art one now. One more and I should be okay, I think. You know, at least you have the key cards ready. You know, if we don't have all the trainers and stuff, we can work around that, but you gotta have your basic standard guys. Electrike and Pass, alright. Repeat Ball. This was another pretty solid item card to use in certain decks. yeah, there's just so many cards to talk about. Like I said, even though they weren't like super meta, it's just an overall, all-around solid set with a lot of playable cards, useful cards. Rough Seas Reverse, cool. Ninetales, man, I want to talk about this card too, but I'm kind of running out of time here. Pretty cool. Locked stadiums and shit. This is the last pack, and we get a Sepetile. Holo. Looks pretty damn good. Alright, it's rundown time. Alright guys, so even though I got some stuff that I wanted, I think for the most part this was some pretty underwhelming pulls. We only got one full art, Mega Gardevoir EX. Pretty cool, but it's just, you know, one. For EXs, you know, we got Aggron and Mega Aggron EX and Primal Clash, so that's 3. So 4 EXs, and we got a bunch of rare holos, a lot of them. Azumarill, I'm pretty sure this is a rare holo. The 2 Hippowdons, Flygon, Aegislash, Manaphy, Electros, a Nectric. I realized I had another reverse one. Since this guy's a rare holo, this means this is a rare holo too. And the Sepetile, we did pull one of the starter, you know, holo guys. But, I mean, yeah, it's only 14, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know, I don't really know about the ratios, but it kind of seemed underwhelming. Can't even talk. For reverses, these are some cool ones to note that I wanted at least. You know, Mudkip, Rough Seas, and Dive Ball, cards that I use. Good to have the reverse versions of them. But yeah, you guys let me know as always, because I'm not really sure if these ratios are good. Man, it's just, I never understand. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys leave a like. That's pretty cool for me. Please subscribe. Yeah, share this with your friends if they like this set. This set was pretty hype for me when it was announced, like I've said. I couldn't get it immediately because I was kind of really short on cash back then, but yeah. Can't really think of anything else to say besides what up.